Hi guys, we're down here with Lee Crombleholme, who is a fantastic sports psychologist but specialises in golf.
Yep.
We're down here at Highley Park and we're answering some questions that we put out there on social media last night saying, what topics would you like us to cover? We've had some great questions, some fantastic, some weird ones, but how to stop visualising about dead people. But anyway, we got some sensible ones as well. And one of these sensible ones comes from Dom, who says, how do you get a shank out of your mind? It ruins my game completely and I'm sure it's a mental thing. Obviously there might be some technique on that, but
yeah.
you know, if you're a good player and you generally hit the ball well, but you shank the occasional one maybe, but Lee's going to help us with this. Lee again works with some top players, so his information is valuable, so do listen carefully. Also check him out on his website down here, winninggolfminds.com, has some great content on there. Stick in my name as the code and you get a discounted membership as well.
Yep.
Shanks, Lee. How do I get it out of my mind? Not my mind, Dom's mind. Or the viewer's mind.
Never mention the S word.
Yes.
You know, it's one of those. Well, it comes down to the direction of your self-talk. So it's the
direction the ball goes.
Yeah. Well, the way we communicate with ourselves is, you know, the internal dialogue is what we call self-talk. Now, the way that you construct those sentences is quite key. So we can have avoidance goals,
okay.
or what we call avoidance or away goals, which might be where you're trying to avoid actually achieving something. So you might say to yourself, right, don't shank the balls, don't shank it again, because that's going to be a recurring theme after a shank, because it is such a destructive shot, and it generally creates a big emotional response.
And we're using shank, but you can replace that word with top. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, don't top it again, don't hit the ball left again, don't hit it right again.
Don't hit it out of bounds, don't hit it in the pond, don't knife it into the bunker and all those kind of things. Or knife it out the bunker.
Yeah.
You know, so what we need to do, the language that we need to create is what we would call more towards or approach kind of language goals. So we need to be looking at the goal that we actually want to achieve as opposed to the one that we don't want to achieve.
Yeah.
So if someone's hit a shank, they might be going, the towards goal might be, okay, how do I hit this out the middle of the club this time? You know, rather than don't shank it, because your brain actually doesn't recognise the word don't. So, because, you know, an example, if I say to you, right, don't think about a pink elephant right now.
Yeah, in my head, yeah.
You can't.
Isn't it bizarre?
Well, it's weird because you can actually create an image of a pink elephant,
yeah,
but you can't create an image of the word don't.
But even though we've never seen a pink elephant.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
see
why
it in your head,
it's
don't
weird.
you?
So if you say to yourself, don't shank it, you will start getting all kinds of subconscious images of you shanking it. And you probably get the emotions subconsciously as well.
I might have to keep bleeping. I might bleep that word out. Just so it doesn't haunt anyone.
Well, you know, it's like, you know, don't hit it out of bounds, don't miss this right. You know, and this, do you know what? This happens with the tour players as well that I work with. You know, they sometimes just fall into the trap of saying the don't word. So it's basically they say don't. You know, and go down that track, and this is where, you know, really good questions comes into it again. You know, how do I find the middle of the club face on this next shot?
Yeah.
You know, and also not overreacting to the S word or, you know, one of those kind of shots. You know, acceptance is a massive thing in golf, in the mental game. You know, we're playing for fun, we're playing for enjoyment, we're going to hit bad shots.
Of course we are.
You know, the guys on the TV, they're playing and practicing every day. You know, they're the absolute ultimate in talent and ability and practice time.
They hit bad shots.
I've seen tour pros hit shanked.
Well,
none of my clients.
No, obviously, no. But Poulter hits the odd one.
Yeah.
And I bet he's not bothered. He accepts it, moves on, jumps in his Ferrari, but...
Yeah, well, he's the epitome, isn't he? He's very rarely going to let negative self-talk in.
Yeah.
You know, we've all heard him in the Ryder Cups, you know, I will win a point for Europe today.
I am better than Tiger Woods, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's going to be me and him at the top of the world rankings. Everyone laughed at him, and then next minute he's in the top 10 in the world rankings. It's the language. We need to work towards all those approach goals, you know, and it's not just in golf, it's in life as well.
Yeah. So the big thing there is that when we've hit a bad shot, don't follow it up with a good shot. Follow it up with a good shot. So once you've hit that bad one, you're going to assess it again, ask yourself the next question, how can I hit the middle of the golf club? Okay, and then hit the middle of the golf club. Look towards how you're going to improve and hit the next shot as best as you can possibly ever hit it. I think that's going to take a little bit of time for you guys to practice that. I mean, just for me, then I've just got it wrong. Then I've just said,
it's a mindset thing.
It is.
It's a habit.
So practice that plenty in social golf first. Take it out on the golf course when you feel confident with it competitively, and it will be a movement that I feel very confident with. That will help you improve your golf and help you after a bad shot to accept it, to get over it, and to make sure your next one is the absolute best one you can hit again. Because 2 bad shots in a row is, devastatingly devastating. You really will start to fall down then. So accept it, move on, ask yourself some good questions about what the next shot should be, and let us know how you get on. Do comment down below if you've tried this technique. Next time you go and play, drop us a little message down saying how you got on with it. Please do. Me and Lee will be on there answering as many questions as we can. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Do check out Lee on his website as well, guys. Do check it out down here. Also, he's on social media as well, all his Twitter names and stuff, so you can check him out down there. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the link down here. We're going to do the next video in this window here about how we can keep improving your mental approach out on the golf course, because it's key. Thanks, Lee. Thanks very much for your time.